Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Kristen and Laura, of course.
Good
Here we are
morning.
for our weekly leadership podcast, telling our story, telling the KW story. And today we want to just take a few minutes and talk about vision in the company, vision locally. I looked up a definition of vision that I thought I would share, um, and or a meaning of vision as it pertains to business. So I'm going to read that. Your vision is your most important dream or mental picture. It can also be a set of dreams and long-term goals. A vision defines the optimal desired future state. It tells of what you would like to achieve over a longer time. Vision can be your personal why or the organization's internal purpose of existence.
Oh, that's so good. Really good.
So, recently, Gary Keller shared a big vision for our company where entrepreneurs thrive. And many of you have seen that video, or if you haven't, it is on our page. We will continue to share it and repost it. And
Yeah.
Laura, why don't you share with us what that vision means to you?
Yeah. Thank you. When I think about where entrepreneurs thrive, I go back to my business in real estate when I was a fully active real estate agent before stepping into leadership positions. And I think about being a part of an office where my needs were met so that I could go out there and meet the needs of my clients. And there's so many different layers to that. There's just the daily needs of copy machines working and getting the support you need around the office. To the For me, the bigger part is growing in your business and learning how to be better at real estate, better at serving your clients, better at meeting their needs. So where entrepreneurs thrive to me means that you're part of an organization, part of a company where your needs are met so that you can thrive, so that you can then at the highest level possible meet the needs of your clients, which is why we're here. That's why we're in real estate, what we're wanting to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I really love that, Laura, because, if I were to summarize what I think I heard you just say was it comes back to personal growth,
Yeah.
right? As being with a company that initiates and helps you grow, then that growth spills out to how you can serve and care for your clients in your community. I love that. That's such a powerful perspective. And when I think about it, when I first saw the video where entrepreneurs thrive, it reminded me of something Gary Keller says a lot, which is success leaves clues.
Yeah.
And because we are a company with systems and models, right? He hasn't just said, hey, here's a great idea. Why don't we thrive as entrepreneurs? Which, by the way, is a good idea. He's saying, here's a roadmap. Should you choose to follow it, where you could thrive at any level, right? There's also another video coming out that everyone's going to be seeing soon called Thrive 2025. And it's in alignment with where entrepreneurs thrive. And the reason why I'm bringing that up right now is because thinking about that, whatever business size you choose, whatever your dream, whatever your goals for your business, and the roadmap to follow it, thriving forward looks like, one, identifying what opportunities you have to grow in your business, and then identifying what does that look like a couple years out, 2025, 2027. And it can be a million and anywhere in between from 100,000 plus.
Right. Right.
Whatever business size, whatever choices for yourself, for your clients, for your community that you choose, right? There is the roadmap to thrive.
Yeah. And what you said is really key. Success leaves clues. What I love about Gary Keller in this company and Jay Papazan is another person, is they say, we're going to interview, we're going to meet with the top agents who are thriving at the highest levels possible. And we're going to interview them, and we're going to find out what they're doing to be successful, because those are the clues. Success leaves clues. So those are the clues. And we then can teach those clues to anyone else who wants to show up and learn. And again, like you said, can be the $1 million level or the 100,000 plus level, whatever it is, there are clues to help you get there and get you to whatever level you want to be.
Yeah, I love that. And, you know, at the beginning of the MREA, he talks about that how to create a sustainable business and a business that fits any model. And that's why they went to the millionaire model, because any business would fit within that size model. And also solo, small, mighty, or large team, every single one of our systems and models is applicable. Right. So everything can scale down from that model, the millionaire agent model. And now we're talking about the millionaire market center model. Right. Which has me super excited, both for our company and our staff and the agents, because we are a profit sharing company. And when we look forward to thriving in 25 and creating a plan and a path for the millionaire market center, we're essentially saying we want to put more dollars back into our agents' pockets, share in that, right? Which is another really big vision. And so I'm just going to take it to the local level for a minute. You know, when I shared in January with my announcement and your announcement of being the new leadership team, I talked a lot about vision of who Keller Williams is and was, and how we've grown and who we are going forward. And locally, what was on my heart to cast vision for as the OP is that we are the brokerage where every agent feels like they belong. When you hear that, Laura, what stands out to you about that?
Oh, I love that. And I look at it as to where every agent belongs. So I look at that as being the office or the market center of choice in the Mid-Willamette, that we're the market center of choice, and where every agent feels like they belong, from brand new, learning all the important fundamental things you need to learn in real estate to be successful, to the top teams who are learning to grow a team at the highest level possible, and all the different logistical things that take place for that to happen. And when you feel like you belong, the people at the top are helping take care of the people at the bottom, and everywhere in between. And one of the things I love about this company, and it goes right back to Gary Keller interviewing the top agents all over the world and what they're doing, is that we're a company who's willing to share best practices. My favorite Keller Williams term is R&D, which usually stands for research and development. And at Keller Williams, it stands for rip off and duplicate, because we are happy to share. And hey, if it worked for me, there's abundance, give it a try. It could work in your business as well. There is enough to go around for everyone. And I love that. So when I think about where everyone feels like they belong, they do that at whatever level. They know that someone is right there beside them in the journey and willing to help them grow, and that we learn from each other.
That's absolutely indicative of our culture. And I love that, because when that was on my heart, I think what stood out to me most was the culture. And everything that you shared lines up with that, right? One, tools, resources, education, training, models to fit anyone, any business, any size, and that we're a sharing company. And with being a sharing company, we are an open company to anyone in our community could be a part of and come into this culture and experience that, will feel like they belong.
Right.
And our goal is to create and open the door with those opportunities in the community to, first our agents to feel like they belong. And I just want to say real quick, if you question that or if you don't, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Because
There's so much, right? Yeah, there's so much going on in your world. We get that. We know what real estate is. We both have done it at a high level. We know that a lot goes on in your world, and it's possible. There may be opportunities and resources and tools that Laura and I and the staff can help you with that make that connection for you, that can help you feel like you do belong. If you have a question, or if you feel a gap, or if you're looking for something, likely we have it to offer. And I just want to extend that out to you. And the other piece about where every agent feels like they belong is when we have that energy, that kind of synergy in our market center, it will attract other agents, other talented agents, other co-brokers that you guys would love to be in business with will be attracted by that, and they'll want to join us and they'll want to be a part of us, and it will just make us stronger. And so I love the inclusivity of that.
And to take it a step further, we are in such a unique position in our communities, because when you're a real estate agent, you rely on so many other vendors out there. We call them vendors and affiliates that also affect the community and also are a part of the community, the local community where you live, whether it's your escrow and title officers, your lenders, or all of the different people that we call upon, home inspectors, painters, plumbers, all those different businesses that we call upon in our communities. I always say there's no such thing as a solo agent. Every agent has a team of people behind them that helps them get their client from the beginning of the process to a successful closing. And so we're in such a unique position in our communities to help other businesses. And then as we all have that synergy and work together, it's a beautiful thing for our clients too, which is the number one, where it comes back to number one, is that we're serving our clients at the highest level possible.
Yeah. And ultimately the story will be where their clients belong.
Yes.
Yeah. It's trickled down. And I just want to say, and I know Laura you are in total agreement with this as well. For anyone currently with us that may not feel like they're thriving, we're here for you. We're the resource. And for anyone that wants to go to the next level, same, right? We have the tools, we have the resources. And then let's create the culture. Let's live to the culture of thriving and feeling like we belong and knowing that we are where we belong. And I personally know this is where I belong. How about you, Laura?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching this video and getting to know us a little better in the company. And we look forward to many more conversations.
Yeah. Thank you.